Hello guys, my name is Izham bin Ahmad Zahari 21803222. I'm a student from National Defence University of Malaysia under the Faculty of Science and Defence Technology. I'm studying in Maritime Technology. So far my lecture is about oceanography, where we study on the properties of the ocean. So, did you know which is faster between sound wave and light wave in the water? It's okay guys, come and see. Do you ever see and heard on how the lightning occurs? The light comes first before the sound, right? However, we will see the opposite properties when the wave travels in the water. The reason is sound wave is easier to travel in water as the water molecules is closely together in the liquid state comparing to air molecules where loosely packed. The sound wave will travel from one to another easily will produce higher speed during in the water. So, let's see the properties of sound wave in the water. Sound waves are longitudinal waves which can be refracted and diffracted. It travels faster at the surface than in deeper and cooler water as the depth and temperature will affect the properties. The pitch of sound depending on the frequency of vibration. The loudness of sound depending on the amplitude of vibration. Then, do you know the speed of sound wave? Alright guys, before we continue our lecture, here I want to introduce about my lecturer, which is Dr. Nanthini Sridewi, as the Doctor of Philosophy from National Defence University of Malaysia under the Department of Science and Maritime Technology. She teaches us on the oceanography subject during this short semester. A very kind and professional lecturers were easy to be close and have a lot of knowledge on our subject. So let's continue our lecture. The speed of sound in the water is about 1,480 meters per second, comparing to in the air where 343 meters per second. Wavelength is the distance between two peaks of a sound wave. It is related to frequency because the lower the frequency of the wave, the longer the wavelength. Then, amplitude describes the height of the sound pressure wave or the loudness of a sound. The higher the amplitudes, the loud the sound produced. Then we need to know that the ocean has a features called the thermocline, an area where the water temperature change very quickly as we go deeper. Below the thermocline, seawater temperature remains constant and cool. Most of the world's ocean lies below the thermocline. Sound waves travel more slowly as we deeper into colder water. They reach their slower speed at the bottom of the thermocline. Then, below the thermocline, another factor becomes important, which is pressure. Under the pressure, from the wake of all the water above, sound waves speed up again. Pressure increases by 1 atmosphere every 10 meters of depth in the water columns. Notice that as we go deeper in the water, the speed of sound, which is in the green line first, follows the temperature patterns, which is at the red line, and then it is more affected by pressure and follows the pressure pattern, which is at the yellow line. Therefore, sulfur channel exists where the interplay between temperature and pressure creates the sulfur channel through which sound waves travel great distance at their slower speed. For the properties of sulfur channel, we can see that sulfur is sound fixing and raging. Transmission of sound in this minimum velocity layer is very efficient because refraction tends to cause sound energy to remain within the layer. Loud sounds made at this depth can be heard for thousands of kilometers. For example, sound generated in the Indian Ocean was heard as far away as the Oregon coast. Then we also have the sonar properties, where sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. The active sonar is the projection of short pulse of high frequency sound to search for objects in the ocean, so that the operator is able to tell direction, size, heading, and even the composition by analyzing the composition of the written print. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. See ya.